TWiGames.com.
Welcome to this week's episode of TWiGames.com. We begin with Killzone 3 in a Keytar and Rock Band 3, but first, the shakeup at Microsoft's Xbox division. Jay Allard, the father of Xbox, and Robbie Bach, the president of the entertainment division, both resigned. Bri, what does this mean for the future of Xbox?
Well, Rich, I think they're both pretty big losses. I mean, Jay Allard is the one that designed everything about the Xbox and Xbox Live Service. And Robbie Bach, he runs like the Zune, the Xbox division. He runs all that kind of stuff. He's retiring, and Jay Allard is moving on, but he's going to stay an advisor to Ballmer. I don't know. What do you think is the... Why do you think this is happening?
It's hard to tell, Bri. I mean, obviously, it's hard to tell until we learn all the facts. But, you know, just from my understanding of when stuff like this happens, two things could be possible. One, they were both asked to leave. Or two, they both decided to leave together, right? And the ramifications...
Yeah, it's a little coincidental,
but the ramifications of what's going on here, I think either way you look at it, clearly these two guys and Microsoft are butting heads with something, clearly.
And I think we know what that, because the timing of this, I think we might know what this something is.
Natal?
Project Natal. There was a rumor this week that it's going to be $150. Are you out of your mind? Who is buying Natal at $150, Rich?
I don't know, Bri. I mean, I am, because I'm an idiot, and you know I am. But no, I see your point. Like, not many people, and not many people are going to say, oh, I need to buy an Xbox now to have this, because then you're going to need to drop. You have to buy the Xbox, buy the Natal, buy the Xbox. I mean, it's an expensive thing to jump into if this is supposed to be for the casual audience.
And the Wii is going to be $150 soon.
No, that's the thing.
It's like
no, that's the whole point, though. Like, why would people spend however many hundreds of dollars to get the whole package? You just buy the freaking Wii.
I know.
But Bri, I mean, look.
Here's what I think might be happening, just to stroke my own ego.
Yeah.
I talked to you about this off camera a while ago. I was like, well, I don't understand why Microsoft does Xbox.
Yeah.
I think what they're trying to do here is move to be like Apple, where they have a device that does everything, a home theater PC that's easy, and Natal is going to be the gesture-based. I think they're just going to try to consolidate, because right now they're separated. Zune's a separate thing, Xbox is a separate thing, the other entertainment's a separate thing. Put it all together like Apple does, make one device that does everything, and have, you know, Windows 7 apps run on this. But for you and me, for them, I think that's a smart move. I think it's a brilliant move. For you and me, I think it sucks, because I think we're going to see less and less focus on games from Microsoft.
It very well could be. I mean, look, there's so much to speculate from this, because this actually is a pretty big deal. And there's a lot to speculate. Things are going to change. Now, you know, could these guys have left because, you know, they just finished off? So, like, Natal it's done. So now,
like,
okay,
right, I'm gonna retire,
before Microsoft can, you know, they design the next Xbox, now's a good time for us to leave. Or is it like, oh my God, this thing is going to be a disaster. Let's get out while we're still on top.
Or they're both jumping ship to Sega for the Dreamcast too.
I'm not sure about that one, bro.
Killzone 3 was officially announced for the PS3. It's going to have bigger levels, jetpacks, and it'll be fully playable in 3D. Rich, is this real 3D or fake 3D?
Bri, let's not go back to that conversation, please. I was at a low point in my life. No, but seriously, it's real 3D. This is Sony here, Bri. This isn't Nintendo. This is Sony, Bri. This is real 3D. No, but look, forget 3D for a second. I mean, look, Killzone 3, man. I know I loved Killzone 2. You probably don't believe me. You probably think that I'm lying. I know you didn't like Killzone 2, but I really liked it. I really like playing the online. I'm hyped, man, because I think now that the whole graphics thing is out of the way, the pressure of them to release something that matched that video is out of the way. Now they can focus on the game, the level design, maybe the story, perhaps. I don't know, but I'm pumped, man.
I watched the interview. These are the highlights he pointed out. He said one, he thought Killzone 2 was didn't have enough of variety. You know, you're in the same drab level every time. So they said they want to have some variety at every level. That's their main concentration. There's going to be Arctic levels. The other thing that they mentioned is the level they played was 10 times bigger than anything in Killzone 2. So it sounds like they're going from a quarter shooter to like an open shooter, which is a big gameplay change. It sounds really cool. And it's changing perspectives with the jetpacks. It changes a lot of things. And I thought about the best way for this game to win everyone over, Rich. I thought about it.
What is it?
So it just opens with no cutscene. You start playing, right? Rico ends up dying 5 times, and you have to revive him over and over because he doesn't help you at all, like in Killzone 2. And then he goes up to you, like right in your face, like, "Yo, let's kill some Higgs." And then all of a sudden, slow motion, his head explodes, and it says Killzone 3 with his brains. Everyone would do the 80 slow cap and be like.
I mean, look, Guerrilla must know. I mean, they must know that people don't like Rico, right?
And no, they said straight up, he's not going to swear. He's not going to be abrasive, and he's actually going to help you, Rich. You don't have to spend your time.
Why don't they just kill him now? I don't get it. Like, if people don't like a character, it's not. Nobody's attached to him emotionally. Just kill him off. Like, who cares? Don't even kill him. Don't even have him in the game. But, like, all right.
But they're tight-lipped about multiplayer stuff. They refuse to talk about that right now because that's the big thing.
Look, to me, Killzone 2 multiplayer was extremely refreshing, extremely original. The whole, like, you know, you keep playing. I mean, the game ends and you're still playing, and then the new game starts. Like, I don't know. I just thought it was awesome. The level design in Killzone 2, to me, is better than any of the Call of Duty games this generation. You might think I'm crazy, but I really think so. There was a lot of aerial gameplay. You know, it reminded me of like old school games where like they weren't trying to make it real. They were trying to make it awesome. Like for the
the set pieces were great.
Yeah, it was just really cool.
Let's get to the elephant in the room. Controls.
Yes.
They definitely said they are addressing the controls. And I know.
Did they?
No, in the interview he said, look, we admit it. There was definitely noticeable input lag because that's the problem. That was no one was no one was complaining about where the placement of buttons were.
Yeah.
The problem was you would hit square and there would be like a noticeable second lag before anything happened.
For some reason, I didn't notice that.
That's not like a weight issue. So they said they are definitely improving input lag. They didn't say though that they're taking away the weight, which is very Killzone.
Yeah.
I'm happy with that. Keep the weight in.
Look, I love
the input lag. That was a problem, and
I don't
they're
know,
addressing.
Maybe I'm slow, special ed student or something. I really didn't notice the input lag.
I noticed immediately.
Some people didn't though.
Like when I was playing the Halo Reach beta, they had one called Network Test 1.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I couldn't handle it because I would hit trigger, and then I would shoot.
It's so weird. Like I didn't notice that, but either way, as long I really like the weight. As long as they're keeping the weight.
Keeping the weight.
As long as they're keeping the recoil and. I don't know, man.
And they have a new melee system that's going to be context sensitive. So, like, where you are, different kind of cool things.
Now, what's the deal with them announcing this in Little Big Planet 2 before E3?
Sony's ruining E3.
I don't get it.
What's going on here?
Look, everybody knew Killzone 3 was coming, but how sweet would it have been if it was our first look at E3?
The lights went out, and you heard, like, Rico be like, Higgs. And then everyone's like, boo. And then he got killed, and you're like, yeah.
I don't know, man. Like, this either means, one, they have an unbelievable amount of amazing things to show, or two, it's going to be move.
Let's hope it's not. Let's hope it's not. Second.